And now, this is always an awkward transition. But now.
And now for something completely different.
The St. Peter's View is back. Ole, 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 ole.
Who'd have thought that this would be revived, right?
I know.
We got another contract, another season, right?
We got re-upped.
I know, exactly. Season 2. Actually, I kind of missed, because we did Zoom online fully on Christmas Eve. And after doing that, I was like, oh, I kind of missed being on a Zoom call with you guys.
Yeah, it's a special little moment.
Okay, so before we bring our special guest on, let me ask you, what footwear are you wearing right now? Because people can only see from like here up. I'm curious.
I am wearing my janky slip-on boat shoes.
Okay. What about you, Leisha?
Black socks, cotton socks. Sorry, not fancy at all. They probably mismatched, it's really.
I know. I'm wearing
and
these.
They are actually.
Oh, yeah.
Because I got them out. No, I'm sorry. I was saying they are mismatched because I got them out of a pile of mismatched socks. So I just grabbed 2 black ones. They are both black, though.
That is funny. And I kind of missed that, actually, like being able to wear slippers to service.
Yeah.
Yours is so cool. I really like those slippers you got there.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They're really cool.
Target. Yeah, $29. Yeah. I actually wonder if maybe we don't, we shouldn't feel self-conscious about our footwear on Sundays.
Yeah.
And Michael, you should wear those like beat up boat shoes, and I should come in like this. And Leisha.
Yeah, we should be comfortable,
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe that's what
you put shoes on then, right?
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's what God was all about with Moses on the mountain. It's like, take your shoes off, Moses, be comfortable. This is holy ground.
Right.
That's right.
Stay a while.
Let your toes breathe a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, shall we bring on our guests, our special guests? I feel like we do a little drum roll.
Sure.
Our special guest today is killing us, Aaron Niequist.
By the way,
those
cute. Are the slippers. Yeah.
What are they made out of? What kind of
the Allbirds slip-ons, the really soft.
Ooh,
and they are glorious. So
wearing really keep them clean.
Soft pants, and then I only wear them inside.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So anyways. Yeah.
Yes. So Aaron, welcome to the St. Peter's View.
Hello. Yes, I'm honored that season 2. Here we go.
Yeah.
I mean, see, you're our first, like the first episode of the next season is always like a really special guest. Like when Jimmy Fallon had his first Tonight Show, you invited Tina Fey, Robert De Niro, and we've got
Aaron Niequist.
Well, you guys are sorely disappointed, but I will do.
Yeah. So one reason why we picked Aaron is not actually just because he was already on the Zoom call. That's not the reason why, but because
not at all. It had nothing to do with that.
Nothing with that.
It had nothing to do with the fact that we had called 10 other people and they all said
that's right. That's right.
It had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but because a lot of you have not met Aaron in person because you either haven't been to church in person, and he came to us during the pandemic, and so some of you have had a chance to get to know him. But we just thought, hey, this would be a perfect opportunity for our 10 rapid fire questions. So, you ready?
Ooh.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Aaron. When you were trying, and the other thing I should say is don't overthink it. Just like first thing, just
quick first thing, top of the head. Okay.
When you are brave. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Before I do that, I forgot one thing. Since a lot of people don't know, can you just say a quick word about just introduce yourself real quick to folks who may not know you? Sorry, I forgot to ask you that.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, well, my name is Aaron Niequist. Nice to meet you all. I live here in Chelsea at General Seminary. I'm Michael's neighbor, which he's never thankful about, but I am with my wife and our two kids, 15 and 10, our two sons. And yeah, I've been a worship leader and liturgist and pastor for the last 20 years. Grew up in Chicago. And then coming here to be a student at General is what brought us to New York. And now we never want to leave. We love it here. So yeah, and I've been the last maybe 3 or 4 months really jumping in with this team here in St. Peter's community, and have really loved that too. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for doing that. And Aaron, along with helping to lead musical worship on Sundays, has been partnering with me, Leisha and Ian on our Thursday evening spiritual formation gathering. So we're grateful for your presence.
No,
all right. And now, the first question. When you're trying to be brave, but you're afraid, what do you do?
Wow. Coming out of the gate.
Yeah.
When I'm trying to be brave, but I'm afraid. Okay, I'm going to talk Enneagram. I'm in Enneagram 4, which means that my emotional inward state is almost my entire reality. So when I'm afraid, what's helpful for me is to be able to say, all right, that emotion is true, but it's not the whole story. And so let the fear be real and name it, but also let the other realities be true too. And that can help me get through.
Yeah, that's good.
That is good. That's really good. All right, we'll move on. Something people get wrong about you.
Ooh. I should ask you guys. That's I think if my wife were here, she would say Aaron is either talking about liturgy and theology, and it's so boring, or he's telling junior high stupid jokes with his kids. Like I have no in between. I'm only real serious and boring, or like a junior higher. And so I think if you're only around this guy, you think one thing, and if you're only around this guy, you think another thing. And so some people see both. We make jokes as we talk about liturgy, but so yeah.
Awesome.
Wow, liturgy jokes.
Liturgy jokes. Nothing more boring than a liturgy joke.
I feel like if I had enough coffee this morning, I could have come up with like a how many liturgists does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Right. It's right.
I couldn't nail the punchline.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I think you do a fair job of showing both of those sides to us in our work life. So that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, good. You've seen both of those?
I think I've seen both. I think you show both of those sides to us. So I'm
okay, great.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
So Aaron, who's your dream dinner party guest and why? And it can't just be me. I know.
Michael DeLashmet again. You know what? I would have to say Paul McCartney. If I could sit down with Paul and just ask him every question in the book about the recording process and Abbey Road and the whole deal, that would be my dream. He's a person that if I saw on the street, I would chase down and embarrass myself. So, yep.
That's a good one. All right. This is probably like the most important question of the 10. Is what is your favorite meal?
Oh man. Okay. Well, it was always pizza until in college I learned I had gluten issues. So I've been on a non-pizza 20 years, which is
Oh, man.
heartbreaking. So it is something gluten-free. And I would say the three would be Indian, sushi, Thai. And then if I can narrow down from there, I think if I was going to go out for one meal, I'd get a Thai feast.
Mhm.
I think that would be it. Yep.
Yeah.
I love it every time.
Yeah.
Yep. Even mediocre Thai food is pretty great. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Solid choice. Wait, I have to have a follow-up question. Do you have a favorite Thai restaurant here in the city?
Well, actually, we were just talking about this last night. Glur on 19th. We end up going to Glur, either do takeout these days, mostly takeout, but that's our favorite. There's a closer one that I don't like as much, but Glur is my favorite.
You know where I just tried recently that I thought was going to be bad and was actually awesome is Ayada at Chelsea Market.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
Really?
So good.
Yeah.
Yada.
Ayada, yeah. And they have this like catfish salad that is
Ooh.
delicious. Yeah, I was so surprised. And I'm just looking here in the live chat that Ken Litt is asking if he can come to this dinner with Paul McCartney as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and
please join us.
And apparently he's got some vegetarian side dish that's supposed to be amazing. So he can bring that for you, gluten-free. Yeah.
Let's do it. We'll plan on it.
Yeah. Yeah. And so it's the St. Peter's View. Probably like at least 50% of the time we're just talking about food.
Yeah.
And you just have to, there's all these recommendations. So there's a recommendation from Jen about Don Antonio in Midtown has great gluten-free pizza.
Gluten-free pizza. Yeah.
Great. Can you say the name one more time?
Don Antonio.
Okay.
Antonio.
All right. Oh, I'll check it out. It's rare when I get to have, yeah. Cool. Thank you.
Maybe we can put the other the recommendations you.
Oh yeah, I'll write it. I'll write it.
The other one, okay. And so we'll try to move on from food. I know that's really hard.
I'm hungry now.
Okay. What is the last TV show that you binge watched?
Shauna and I watched. We hadn't watched any of Succession until a couple weeks ago, and then we just went all 3 seasons.
Whoa.
And it's dark, man. It was. I don't think it made my soul better, but it's just gripping. And yeah, so Succession.
Cool. Yeah, so many people I know are like, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily saying I recommend it. It's a little rough, and they're all such terrible human beings, and so it's just that feeling of watching it all play out. But it's brilliantly written and acted, and so
I was just gonna say Succession is getting a lot of love from the Kramers, at least.
You're loving it. Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Cool. So Aaron, what is the trait that you most appreciate in others?
Curiosity.
Tell me more about that.
I love when people are genuinely curious. Very nice. Very nice. No, I love when people are genuinely curious, are quick to say, wow, I didn't know that. Tell me more. Rather than, oh, that sounds wrong. Just the posture of, wow, I wonder if I could learn something in this moment. That's something I aspire to. I don't always do it well, but I just want to be as open as possible. I wonder what's around the corner. I wonder what I could see in this that I've never seen before. So curiosity.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So Michael's like your favorite person.
Yeah.
Then,
Obviously.
In every way. not just in curiosity, just in every way.
Dinner guest. Curious person.
All right. So, Aaron, what is your go-to karaoke song?
Oh, yes. Okay. Do you remember, this is a while ago, the band The Darkness? It was a retro 80s like hair metal band that came out, and it was totally ironic, except they played it really straight. And they released a song called I Believe in a Thing Called Love. And it's so ridiculous that it brings me so much joy. So
we have to have a performance of this now. You do know that.
I don't think you don't want that early in the morning.
On the steps in the courtyard. Well, not right now, but on the steps in the courtyard at St. Peter's at some point. We've got it.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So that, that song.
Is there like one line from like the chorus? Or I'm just curious.
I mean, it's so ridiculous. It's again, it's only like maybe eight years ago, but it was full on 80s metal glam, big hair, screaming guitar solos, totally ironic, but they played it with a straight face and just wildly entertaining. So that's probably my go-to song. Yep.
Would you, as a follow-up question to that, would you be willing to wear the skin tight leotard?
In the video, he's wearing a one-piece skin tight and the whole chest is cut out. So just entire bare chest. And then the rest is just the leotard. It's amazing.
But you've got fans of this group, The Darkness. Catherine.
Oh, really? Good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mitch loves The Darkness. Catherine Kramer. Yep. Hyatt remembers it. I mean, this wow.
Nice.
One line is just listen to the rhythm of the heart. Is that one of the lines?
Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep, absolutely. Oh, I love it.
Look it up.
So next time we do St. Peter's
you
karaoke
got a whole
party
crew with you.
That's the song, and we all need to get up there and do it as a group. Yep.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna just, as the priest in charge of St. Peter's, I'm gonna decree something today that the next time we are in person, whenever that is, after service, we're gonna have a karaoke throwdown on the steps.
Wow! Yes. All right. Yes.
So get that song ready. Get that song ready.
Yeah, love it.
All right.
Okay. So what is on your nightstand?
Ooh. Well, I am breaking all the rules, and I have my iPhone on the nightstand, which I know you're not supposed to do. It's not good for sleeping. But you probably mean like, what am I reading?
Yeah.
Like, what is the Mm-hmm. Right now, I'm pretty immersed in the Ignatian spirituality. Mm-hmm. I'm going through the exercises. I couldn't do like the 30-day thing, but I'm doing the 9-month version through the exercises, and it's been really meaningful. But every day there's, a meditation on that scripture for that week, but then there's a number of supplemental materials. And so there's David Benner, and there's Thomas Merton, of course, and a lot of different spiritual writers. So I'm kind of in that mode these days. Yeah.
Cool.
So what's a snapshot of an ordinary moment that brings you joy?
Oh man, ordinary moment that brings me joy. It's usually related to my boys in some way, whether we're going out on an adventure somewhere, or my younger son got a Nintendo Switch for Christmas, and he is obsessed. And so occasionally he'll let me play, and I'm terrible. And then he just heckles me the whole time. He just makes fun of me the whole time, and I deserve it. So that's really fun. In the summer, what brings me joy is getting outside, especially if it involves a golf club. So I had golfed many years ago, and then I haven't golfed for like 20 years. And then some friends said, let's get involved. And I went from 0 to 100 overnight, just full on obsession. I watch YouTube golf videos. So trying to get better. I was definitely hacking a lot, but so yeah, something with the boys or getting outside is always joyful.
Yeah. All right. So this is the final question.
All right.
Aaron, what are you most deeply grateful for right now?
Man, there are, it's funny, life is hard, and the last couple of years have been so terrible in so many ways. And what's funny is that's so absolutely true. And yet when you say that question, a lot of things pop. And some of them are huge. I'm so thankful for Shauna and our marriage and the fact we actually like each other. Like, that is no small thing. We just went on our 20th anniversary trip, 7 days away without kids. We haven't done that in probably 20 years. And we just genuinely enjoyed being together. And that, I mean, marriage is hard. That is no small thing. So grateful for that. Grateful, like I mentioned earlier, to be in the city, as complicated and hard as everything is. It's every time we walk outside, we look around and say, we actually live here? This is amazing. So yeah, so I'm, as an Enneagram 4, again, I couldn't answer a gratitude question without also saying yes, and everything's terrible, but both are true. And so, yeah, really thankful for Shauna, really thankful for the city. Thankful that I get to do things that are deeply meaningful. I mean, I love working with you guys. This has been, the last couple of months have been just so joyful. And so, yeah, a lot of good in midst of the incredible intensity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Well, thank you, Aaron. We're grateful for you, grateful for your presence here. Grateful that you were game to do this.
That's true. Yes, absolutely. Season 2.
Michael, you didn't have some secret questions that you were?
Well, I was, but they were so embarrassing. I just thought, that'll be for the extended director's cut.
That's right. That's right. Thank you for your restraint.
All right, friends. Well, this wraps up our season premiere of our 2-week season. It's just going to be this week and next week.
Nice. 2 weeks.
But yeah, we're glad that you could join us and stick around. But yeah, have a great week, everyone. And we'll sign off with Michael's special song, which goes like this. Ole, 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 ole. I don't know. That's about all I know.
That's all it was.
That's all it was. It was just that.
All right. See you, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.